For this question, given that the marks for 400 matriculation students in the first semester exam are given below. So you can see this is group data. While doing group data, what we need here will be our X. So our X here, it will be midpoint for the class to represent the class. So for this midpoint, we have to find out, which is 4.5. Continue, it will be 14.5. Then you can see the pattern already. So for this question, we're going to find out what is our mean, median, standard deviation, and use this information to find Pearson coefficient of skewness and conclude the distribution for the whole data. So firstly, we want to find mean, we need X, then this will be our frequency. So we key in the data. So take your mood, statistic, one variable. So to get the column of frequency, we're going to press shift mode, where stat up, go down, take for statistic, find for frequency on. Then we key in our data, where X is our midpoint here. Then we're going to key in our frequency. After that, we're going to press AC. So for the first step, in order to find mean. So mean will be equals to summation of fx over summation of f. So we'll read out from the calculator. So find this from your option. Shift 1, statistic, find for summation, x, number 2. So number of data, we can see shift 1 for number 4, number of data 1, is it we key in 400 exactly? Yes. And lastly, we take the mean. Then we continue. For second statistic that we need to calculate here, it will be our median. So median for group data, you have to find where is your location and where's your class. So we have to total up our frequency. So cumulative frequency for this, we're going to find out one by one, accumulate one by one. So total up together, class by class. Lastly, you will have 400. So location of this median class, it will be n over 2, which is 200. So the class will be fall on 30 until 39. So median class, it will be 30 until 39. In order to find out the median, we still need size of the class, which is C, upper boundary minus lower boundary. So you can see 39 and 40. So upper boundary will be 39.5. Lower boundary 30 with 29, 29.5. So the size of the class is 10. So lastly, we put in formula, median will be equal to lower boundary plus the position n over 2 minus cumulative frequency over frequency times size of the class. So lower boundary for this class, 29.5. Position 200. Cumulative frequency before this, it will be 164. Its own frequency, 78. Size of the class, 10. So lastly, we can get 34.12. Then we proceed for finding standard deviation. So standard deviation formula, S will be equals to square root of variance, where variance will be 1 over n minus 1. So n minus 1 is total frequency minus 1 in the bracket, total frequency fx squared minus total of summation of fx, everything square over summation of x. So this we can get from our calculator. So 400 minus 1, 399. Find out the summation x squared. Number 1. Then minus summation of x, where we already found it in median just now. Divide by total frequency. 400. Then we find from our calculator option to get standard deviation. So next we're going to calculate Pearson coefficient of skewness since we have median. So the formula that we're going to use will be formula 1, where 3 multiplied with mean minus median divided by standard deviation. So look at the result that we can get here, and we conclude out what is your type of distribution. So finally, we can state that this is positive value. So this data is skewed to the right. In other words, we can say this data is positively skewed.